Gotta love a rainy day.
Good morning, guys. Thanks for joining me for another What I Eat in a Day as a vegan on at Slimming World. This is not very good lighting, is it? It's a lovely rainy day. Can you see behind me? Ignore that house. Look. Oh, so perfect. I love a rainy day. So yes, today is Wednesday. And yeah, it's one of those days where I just kind of got up and got on with some work first thing. I slept terribly again last night, so yeah, today's gonna be fun. But it is what it is. So let's get started with some breakfast and I think coffee. Obviously trying not to show too much of my street, but like, look how there's the trees up the hill. It's so misty. Oh, this is like cozy autumn vibes, right? Rain makes me so happy. This may seem an unusual way to start the day, holding an acorn squash in your hand. But don't worry, because it's actually for lunch. I'm just prepping now because we've got a big meeting that's going on all morning. So I'm going to do this before I start work properly and get it in the oven roasting so that I'll be able to make a super quick soup later after the meeting. Planning ahead, guys. So yeah, I'm going to roast this acorn squash. Of course, when I'm saying acorn squash, I mean carnival squash. This is a carnival squash, not an acorn squash. Squash are super hard to prepare. Just kidding. Cut it in half, put it on a baking tray. Done. I have cut the tops off of these whole things of garlic, but they're only little ones, which is why I have been putting off using them, because that's one thing I hate, it's tiny garlic, although this one's not so bad. But anyway, too late now. So I'm actually going to wrap them up in a little foil bed and they're going to roast at the same time. It's going to be so nice. And then that one. And then I'm just debating how much soup this one carnival squash is actually going to make. I'm still not sure if it's carnival or harlequin, you know, but anyway. So I'm thinking I might roast my Hokkaido squash as well, and then I can have like a mixed squash soup. That sounds fun, doesn't it? Yeah, I'm going to do that. Here he is. So, oh, it's going so well. So we'll put those on there, and along with my little garlic parcels, and that can all just sit in the oven for, I don't know, like an hour maybe? Yeah, and that'll be lunch later. Right, so I'm having my breakfast now. I'm so hungry. I was literally, in the early hours of this morning, I was lying in bed with my stomach rumbling and I was just like, you don't want to eat now. So yeah, I'm really hungry now. I'm having toast for breakfast, so 2 pieces for my healthy extra B and an extra piece for 3 sins, and I've used a whole tablespoon of butter on that. The Naturally Vegan Spreadables, that's 5 sins, so I'm actually using my healthy extra B and 8 sins for breakfast. I do know roughly what I'm having for the rest of the day, so I have kind of taken that into account, because I don't like to use so many sins normally at the beginning of the day, but whatever, I'm hungry and I want my toast. I'm also having a cup of my green tea to start, not coffee. Well done me for resisting. This is my ginseng matcha green tea in my little vegan cup. Yeah, that's that for now. I'm expecting to have a coffee shortly because I'm pretty tired. Here's my toast, 8 sins and healthy extra B. Things are not going my way. I forgot about the squash in the oven. And this is the result. I fear for my baking tray as well. Oh God. Why does nothing ever go right for me? It's because I'm too lazy in the kitchen, that's why. I mean, actually, the inside seems okay. Let's have a look at the Hokkaido. Ugh. Okay, so it definitely doesn't need like 2 hours. Actually, I think these would be okay for soup. Obviously I'll dig out the insides, which is what I was going to do anyway. But yeah, I actually think that's salvageable. Not sure if my baking tray is salvageable, but the squash itself looks like it is. So that's brilliant. This is what you get for being a lazy cook. The garlic might be a little burnt. Oh, it smells so good though. And leave it in there so it stays soft. Yeah, let's just walk away from that mess. Yeah, I think that is salvageable, the flesh of the squash, so all is not lost, I think. It's not very foamy, but it's 3 sins. Right. It does look a bit like I've been murdering squash. But I have salvaged the flesh, and actually I think it's fine. A few little caramelized bits still on there, so that's good. This is also one whole one of the roasted garlics. Possibly excessive, but whatever. So that's gonna be for my soup. This is the other roasted garlic. I've already squeezed it out. There's a bit of paper in there, as in garlic paper. I'll get that in a sec. This is my poor baking tray. Obviously this is just the caramelized juice from the squash. So it's very, very sugary, so that's why it's like this. But someone gave me a tip to try rubbing a dishwasher tablet on it. So I may try that later and I'll let you know. But what I am going to do is put it in the sink to soak it for a while, because I don't really want to get rid of this tray, because I'm not being funny, I bought it like not even a month ago, I don't think. So I don't really want to waste it. So we'll see if we can save it. But for now, I'm going to quickly make my soup for lunch. Right, I have drained a tin of chickpeas. I'm going to put some spice on, and the one I'm using is the Mango Masala by Wicked Kitchen. This is really, really nice. I don't know if it's going to go with squash, because I'm going to make essentially chickpea croutons in the air fryer, but it can't really not go with it, can it? Because it's cumin and that always goes with squash. So yeah, a fry-in, and my soup I've just added the stock pot. And I'm literally just going to put some water in and just bring it to a little boil and then blend it, and that's it. Right, I've just blended this. It's nice and thick, as you can see. I did use the spoon from the chickpeas, that's why there's some bits in there. But I licked the blender and not the blades. And oh god, it's so nice. So I'm literally not adding anything else. Literally roasted 2 types of roasted squash, roasted garlic, stock, boom. Okay, here's my chickpeas. Excuse me, soupy spoon. And they are nice and crispy. So they're acting as my little croutons and also my protein for the meal. So that is obviously all speed, because squash is a speed food, if you didn't know that. And then obviously protein. So I'm sin-free, of course. So happy days. Oh, I shouldn't have started filming when I'm still crunching on a chickpea. God, they're good. I forgot how much I like that mango masala mix. Yeah, so here we go. That's a whole tin of chickpeas. And essentially 2 squashes, but they're only small. Anyway, yeah, sin-free, speed and protein. So actually this would be suitable for an SP day, I think. So happy days. Probably should have put less chickpeas on until I took my picture, but oh well. So for dessert, oh, by the way, that soup was gorgeous, as were the chickpeas, so thoroughly recommend that. For dessert, I'm having a strawberry and raspberry go on Greek style, whatever you call it. That's 1.5 sins. And I'm also just having a cup of my after dinner tea. And this is my work keyboard. Yes, work keyboard. It changes colour. You can just about see. Look at it go. It's really a gaming keyboard, but you know, I'm not a gamer. I just liked the pretty lights. So that's why I got it for my work one. Good times. Right, in a somewhat unusual move, Mum's actually over for dinner tonight as well, as last night. So I'm making slightly more effort than I would, but still not a lot, don't get me wrong, you know me. So we're gonna have the kind of mushroomy, smoky, pastry thing. One could say it's like carbonara. So we're gonna use some This Isn't Bacon. This stuff is half a tin for the whole pack, and it's really, really tasty actually. It's doesn't smell like, taste like bacon or anything. It's just really smoky and tasty. I'm gonna have some mushrooms and onion in there, and I'm gonna make the sauce from silken tofu. In the big pan for the bacon, I've got some Fry Light, and then I've also got in there 10 sprays of rapeseed oil, just because it's very, very low fat, it just works better if there's a little bit of real oil in there. So that's that one. And then for the sauce, we've got silken tofu. I've got some of the roasted garlic from lunchtime, salt and pepper, and I'm going to use a couple of tablespoons of nutritional yeast as well. Right, I've just blended everything up. Now the trick with silken tofu is just to keep it going. Once it's broken down, just keep it going for a few minutes longer. Obviously scrape down the sides every now and then, but it will go this lovely smooth texture. So you just need to give it an extra minute or two than what you perhaps might think, and the payoff is worth it. I also put a couple of splashes of lemon juice in that I forgot to tell you guys about. Okay, so I have been busy. First of all, I sauteed off the onions and the This Isn't Bacon in the oil and Fry Light mix, and then added in like a whole packet of mushrooms. So there's tons and tons and tons of mushrooms in there, so they're sauteing down nicely. Got linguine on the boil, and I've got some veggies to go along with, and then I've got my tofu sauce ready to go, and this will just be added last minute really, just to the bacon and mushroom mix, so that it doesn't sort of catch and stuff, because it just needs to heat rather than cook. So there we go. I've added the green veg to the top of the linguine because it will steam nicely in the top, and then this the mushroom and onion and bacon mix is obviously now nice and juicy, and deglazed the pan, which is always good, and so I can add in the tofu cream sauce. Right, here's the nice bit where it all starts looking really creamy and delicious, and this is really it. In fairness, this is such an easy recipe. It doesn't need to be difficult, and it works out just 3 sins a portion. This is between 2 of us. So I'm also just going to turn it down so the tofu doesn't stick or burn just while the veggies finish off cooking. But there we go. Here we go. Yes, Mum is a third of the size of me, and yes, she eats the same amount as me. So just wanted to point that out. That's hers. Yeah, you can take it now.
Thank you.
Right, so here we go. Obviously there's loads of veg. In fairness, some of the green veg is actually buried underneath because I put it on the plate first because it was on top of the pasta. So I tried to pull it out, but it didn't really work. But yes, this is so nice. Honestly, the way the bacon smokiness taste just infuses through the sauce is just like, I can't even describe it. For such simple few ingredients, this is such a treat. So, and super low sin as well. So 3 sins, happy tummy. That was so much pasta for me and Mum to eat. Like, the amount of food that we had for dinner was ridiculous. And we said at the time we should make it into 3 portions, and we didn't. And then we both ate our whole bowl, and then we both regretted it because we got pasta bellies. So, as in, they're full of pasta. So anyway, it's now like 3 hours later. Suddenly I'm not quite as full now, but ow. Both of us, eyes bigger than belly. Annoyingly, it's weigh day tomorrow, so eating vast quantities of pasta the night before is probably not the way to go. Is what it is. I'm just having a little bit of chocolate, and then I'm going to bed in about half an hour probably. I'm also having a cup of nighttime tea right now. that'll be the only one. I had 2 cups of it after dinner tea, after dinner. And what was the other thing I had? I had a coffee as well, that I didn't film, but I just had 100 mils of Alpro Almond Barista in there for 1 sin. So that was that. So the chocolate that I'm having right now, or about to, this is from the Montezuma's Happy Herbivore little gift box. This is what I found in Tesco a week or 2 ago, maybe even 3 weeks ago. And it's a little selection box. Oh, excuse me, I'm tired. It's a little selection box of 9 truffles. I say that, it's actually 2 types of truffle, which is these 2. So you've got, oh, is that going to focus? Focus. Oh, there. Okay, well, anyway, you've got, I'll just tell you, Moondance, which is dark chocolate with almond praline, or Sunrise, which is dark chocolate with orange. And it's got 5 of the Sunrise ones and 4 of the Moondance ones. I'm so sorry. Oh my god, I'm so tired. So, I've just put this through the SINS estimator. They work out at 9.4 grams each, and 3 truffles through the SINS estimator comes out at 8.5 SINS. It's one of those ones, if you put in 1 truffle, it's 3 SINS each, and then it'll take it up from there. But yeah, if you put in 3 truffles, it's 8.5 SINS. Coincidentally, I've got 8.5 SINS left, so I'm having 3 truffles. I'm thinking I'm having 2 of the praline ones and 1 of the orange ones, because I'm in the mood for praline. And that will do me. Oh, shall I just show you them? Me with my feet up. Right, so it's okay, that's just hoodie, not belly. It's under there, but you know. Anyway, so this is them. So the square ones are the praline, and they're quite a decent, nice chunky chocolate. And then these ones are the orange ones. Sunrise and Moondance, are nice names. Anyway, that's all from me. So I hope you enjoyed today's video, and tea was delicious, by the way. Thoroughly recommend that you do try it. Just have a bit less, because we were very, very greedy and paid the price. And I'll see you guys tomorrow. Thank you so much for watching. Weigh day tomorrow, so yay. Or probably not yay if I go in with all this pasta. Oh my god. So we'll see. I wasn't feeling particularly confident anyway. I just feel heavier this week. I'm sure you understand, some weeks are heavier. Not a period though. I haven't actually had one since I had COVID, but that's probably too much information. Yes, anyway, but I'm just having a heavy feeling week. Yeah, I'm not going into too much detail. Okay, right, cool. So I'll see you guys tomorrow. Thank you for watching again, and as always. And if you haven't subscribed yet, please do, because I would very much appreciate it. And don't forget to like the video if you did actually like it. Okay, I'll see you tomorrow, guys. Bye. Night, night.